Hi, it's Rabbi Kolakowski. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to make a video. It's not really planned too much. It's more of my ramblings. But it's just, I've had enough, really, of this phenomenon of calling things racist or anti-Semitism. Well, not only are they not racist, they're not anti-Semitic, they're the opposite of racism, the opposite of anti-Semitism. As I said, I don't like this term anti-Semitism. I prefer a term like Judaeaphobia. And I guess there is a difference between what we could call anti-Semitism and Judaeaphobia as two different ideas. But I think, in this day and age, there's much less, and generally, people who are anti-Semitic are also Judaeaphobic. And a lot of people who are Judaeaphobic are not necessarily, quote-unquote, anti-Semitic. But then you have certain people who are, well, I guess that's it, who are accused of being anti-Semitic, who are actually philo-Semitic. Now, I'll agree that an argument can be made that, and I guess Judeophilic also is another. I guess it is different than to be philo-Semitic is to be philo-Judaic or Judeophile. But I agree that it's indeed true that a person can be pro-Zionist and be anti-Semitic and also be Judeophobic and be pro-Zionist. That can certainly be true, but it's not necessarily true. And just because you want to say that an individual is pro-Zionist, but their nationalism is linked to anti-Semitism and even Judeophobia, it's not always true. Are there times when it's true? Of course there's times when it's true. Of course, when someone like Richard Spencer talks about his admiration for Zionism, that is rooted in a certain level, in a certain sense, even of what could be classified perhaps as anti-Semitism and or Judeophobia, but it's not necessarily so. Even with someone like Richard Spencer. I think it's indeed true that you can be proud of who you are without hating everybody else. I think it's like Shlomo Carlebach said, just because I think my wife's beautiful doesn't mean everybody else is ugly. And so you can be proud of your culture and be proud of your religion. Without hating other cultures and religions. And I don't believe that necessarily white nationalism is necessarily Jew hatred. I think is probably the best term to discuss here. Meaning, I don't think every white nationalist is a Nazi. And I don't think everyone who's proud of their particular heritage is what we would call anti-Semitic.